Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Eli at Kingsbridge Performance and 4x4 here in Yorkshire. Now, I've got fairly nice range of Land Rovers in at the moment, and they're all black. And doing as we do here at Kingsbridge, they're all blacked out. Now, I know that's not to everyone's taste, but we like it, and a lot of you customers seem to like it. So, you know, it's there if you do like it. Now, we do actually have, for this particular discovery, we have two sets of wheels. We have this one, which is the 22-inch gloss black, and we also have the 21-inch in silver, both with excellent all-season correct Land Rover OEM tyres on them. So if you do want the silver wheels, I think they are over here. There you go. So exactly same design, but in silver, and they're 21-inch. Then you can have those instead of these. Just let us know which ones you prefer. But anyway, that aside, going back on to the vehicle itself. So this is a one-owner car. It's the new 306 horsepower version, which is the one to have. It's the SDV6 rather than the previous 254 horsepower, and the difference is tangible. When you're driving them, it does feel much more powerful and much quicker. So I think they're well worth seeking out. They changed in late 1868 plates, early 19. And then you also get, with these standard, you get adaptive cruise control and a few other bits, an updated infotainment system as opposed to the previous shape. So they are much, well, I think they're much better. I suppose how much better is down to opinion, but I think they're a lot better and definitely worth having. Now, this particular one owner car from new, full Land Rover service history. It's been enhanced by Kingsbridge with what we usually do. So it's the full blackout, which is the gloss black wheels, black nut covers on the wheels. We only buy them with a full black stealth pack to start with. And then they've also got to have the additional specification, additional options such as the dynamic packs. Now, the dynamic pack gives you these vents in these grills in the vents, which you don't get without it, and it also gives you one of the other dynamic packs gives you the gloss black painted trim. So all this here and down here and on the rear bumper, etc., that's all black textured plastic. If you've got the gloss painted dynamic pack, it gives you it all in gloss black paint, which makes it look so much better. It really is night and day. This one's also got deployable side steps, which are great, and you can deploy them. This is down as I've pressed the roof access button, so they're permanently deployed at the moment, and you can also have them permanently retracted, and obviously you can have them opening and closing with the doors, which is a standard setting. This has also got the gloss black roof rails on, so we have bought this one with the gloss black roof rails. If they don't have them, we generally put them on. We get them from Land Rover, and they're quite expensive to buy and fit. Luckily, this one, again, we found one that's got the gloss black roof rails on. Now, you may think, not a big deal, but it just looks a bit crap without them. Maybe something or nothing, but the car just doesn't look as good without all these little bits that just finish it off and make it look like a proper disco. So in my head, it's worth finding one with this. And the other thing I like about the full gloss black is, all this painted rather than black plastic at the front as well. And then we just finish off the front and rear tow eye covers, so they're done in gloss black here and on the back, as opposed to silver. And it just finishes it off beautifully. So fully detailed by our in-house detailers. As you can see, it's like a mirror now. You can see all the metallic flecks in the paint. So all this gloss black, the number plate surround, lettering of course, the rear bumper surround, and then of course we've done the rear tow eye cover. Now this is, you can tell this has got a tow bar on it, which again is what we look for in a Discovery, because most people want them with a tow bar. And the way you know that is this bumper shape here. So the ones without the tow bar have like a flatter grooved bumper, which doesn't look quite as good, but the ones with the tow bar have this sort of bulbous tow bar at the back, and that's got the deployable button in the boot, and you can also deploy it from the main screen. So really good to have, whether you use it for towing, whether you use it for a bike rack or trailer, whatever. It's worth having. You've got the gloss black twin roof spoiler as well. Got full privacy glass which goes all the way around the back, and then slightly lighter on the front, and again that's the signature Kingsbridge finish to these discos. They generally sell very quickly once we get them in and finish them. This one's literally just been finished today. Finally, I've had it in for a good week or so, but as the market's so busy at the moment, it's taken a while to get everything done. But it's done now, it's finished, ready to go. Looks great. It's got the much sought after ivory interior, which contrasts beautifully with the black. It's all leather, so it's all white clean, very easy to maintain. Your carpets and everything else are still dark, it's just the seats that are light, but it just brightens it up nicely so it doesn't feel very dark and dreary inside the cabin. And the same with the headlining, so again it just feels nice and bright inside. So here you've got the additional storage for the third row seats. Now you can deploy the third row seats with these buttons here. You can fold them all, unfold them all. You can drop, I'll just do that now, I'll drop this rear tailgate loading section down. You can see there's the there's the tow bar deployer, and there is the trailer bulb check. So you press that and it flashes all the lights, goes through the light cycle. You can raise a load of suspension here, and then you can drop all seats with this button, and then these two you can either do the third row or the second row individually. There's a 12-volt power socket there. Some hooks there. These are to put the seat belt in, so they just slide into there, which is handy if you're loading stuff in, you don't want the seat belts to get in the way, so you would just put them in these clips. I've thought of everything Land Rover, it's very good. Obviously you've got twin panoramic roofs, front and back. The HSE Luxury of course comes with the rear entertainment system. You've got the full optional rubber matting set for this car, which is nice to find because it's always useful, and they're quite expensive to buy. So the previous owners bought this as well. So it's got the load bay and front and rear rubber matting set as well, which is great. Everything's in place that it should be, so even the rear load cover all in place as it should be. See the shine on that, beautifully finished and polished. You've got the electric rear seat backs. There's lovely contrast stitching and piping, contrast piping, not stitching, to the seats, which just again lifts it a little bit. You've got heated rear seats and climate control. You've also got, HDMI ports and USB ports at the back here, so you could plug in the likes of iPads or other such accoutrements. You've also got 5-volt sockets there. Grab handles there, additional vents. The headphones are in each door in their original dust bags. Just give that a proper close. Moving on to the front. First of all, if you look here, I can show you that the car's keyless, so it's keyless entry, exit and start. You've also got the blind spot assist in the wing mirrors, which is very useful. You've got the stainless steel Discovery sill plates, you've got the ambient lighting, the multi-way heated and cooled seats at the front. Very comfortable again in the ivory with orange stitching, with the orange piping. The stitching is to match. Gloss black finish to the centre dash. Let's go around the other side. So much the same on the driver's side, rear passenger. Loads and loads of leg room. Loads of space. It's a Discovery after all. Again, the rubber matting, excuse my footprints, my dusty footprints. You can see there the electrically adjustable steering column. And here you've got the boot release. Got the memory settings for the seats, power folding, wing mirrors, and the window adjusters. If we step in, let's just get inside and close the door. So you can see I've got the screen set to, I've got it set to, what is it, the full map display. So we've got the full map displayed on the dash there. You've got the speed limit display as well. The car's just done over 15,000 miles, so really low mileage as well, which is nice to see. You can also then adjust this, of course, and choose what you want in the display. So if you want speedo, you want display layout, here we go. So we could do, for example, 2 dial. There we go. So that's probably, you're more familiar with that sort of layout. But yeah, you can have a play with that and display how you want. You can see there you've got the lane assist, which is lit up here. Heated steering wheel. You've got the adaptive cruise control. Like I say, that's standard on the Facelift model, and as are these updated controls, which all black out when you turn the car off. Got the ambient lighting all set to red at the moment. Inside the cup holders here, you've also got the secret storage space here with additional power socket, and then in here you've got USB sockets, SIM cards. So again, you can connect the car to the internet and, for example, use Apple Car, Spotify or something like that on the main screen. You've also got a huge bit of storage there. They're very, very practical, these cars. You've also got further secret storage here. So loads of storage space. Really, really practical, these cars. They've got everything you could potentially want. There's another glove box here with all the paperwork in, and book pack, locking wheel nut, etc. What else have you got? Voice control, phone. You've got your auto lights, auto wipers, etc. Now on this new screen, you've got your main home screen here. Oh, let's just go back a second. So you've got your main home screen here. You've got the rear media, so you can control that from this screen here. So you can put on whatever you want for the kids or passengers at the back. Like I say, you can play things from the internet. So if you wanted to play something, say Amazon Prime movie, you could do. You'd only need to connect it up to the internet, or download something onto a memory card and put it in the memory card slot. In control apps, you can control the car from your app. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, depending what car. Now, of course, you've got what phone you've got. Sorry, web browser, which, like I say, you could use, but obviously you need to connect it up to the internet first. What else? So, ambient lighting, you've got a choice of colours. Deployable side steps, they're currently down permanently. You've got the deployable tow bar, which you can do from here around the boot. You've got measure load, so you can actually measure the load that you're towing. Trailer bulb check as well. Seats, so you can adjust the temperature, so heated and cooled at the front, heated at the rear. You can do that from here. You can fold all the seats or unfold all the seats from here as well. You can drop the rear headrest. You've got easy view out the back of the rear windscreen. You've also got automatic parking, so the car will park itself, or indeed park unpark itself out of a parking space. You can just simply use the indicator to select left or right. Bluetooth, media, etc. As you go to source, you can choose what you want to place. Again, the online media I've been talking about is very handy if you wanted to play something on the rear media from an online source. See there, you've got the speed limit display as well. Got this lovely frameless rear view mirror. You've got the blinds for the panoramic roofs, and then the opening button for the roof as well. You've got two blinds and one opener. This one's opener, the rear one's fixed, but both of them have blinds as well. And that pretty much concludes our video of our Discovery HSE Luxury facelift model with 15,000 miles, double black over white leather. Very desirable colour combination really, with a fantastic options list and fantastic specification. We do of course offer fantastic finance packages. Simply go to our website and kingsbridgeautos.co.uk and we will you'll be able to hit the car that you click on the car that you like, click on finance, and it will give you a quote there, and then depending on how many months you want it over and how much deposit. So it's nice and simple, and you can send in your application online. And we of course offer nationwide delivery, so if you want delivery to your door anywhere in the country, in fact anywhere in the world, we can make that happen for you. Simply give us a call to discuss this option. Okay, so I guess that's about everything I've got to tell you on this disco. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and we'll see you on the next video. Good night.